Alright, so here's the teaser. This is the teaser. Well, they did it again. Paramount did it again. Pause. They figured out a way how to keep screwing over jazz. Pause. That ain't jazz in the damn trailer. That's... What's good with the people? Welcome to the Joe Blacula Perspective presents Behind the Curtain, and I am your host, the infamous Joe Blacula. Cue my drop. Joe Blacula. Good looking out, people. Disclaimer: if you're here for the plot and whatnot for this movie, then you might as well dirge now and fade to black. I rarely change up what I'm doing, but at the same time, I am trying to develop and establish a template that works best for me, because the editing process is tedious and takes a lot of my time. And I'm really going to be talking about my history as far as the Transformers franchise in its entirety, and I'm going to be nitpicking about a bunch of other stuff. Dig. Now, Transformers Rise of the Beasts was released in theaters on Friday, June 9th, 2023, rated PG-13, and clocked in at a total of 2 hours and 7 minutes. And those 2 hours and 7 minutes went by kind of swift. This movie features Anthony Ramos as Noah. I had never seen this young brother before, but he did a great job as a lead character. My buddy Dominique Fishback from Judas and the Black Messiah. I did not finish that Amazon Prime mini-series that she had. Swarm? Yeah, no, I bailed on that one after episode 2 because I know when things are not meant for me. Directed by brother Stephen Caple Jr., who directed Creed 2 in 2016, which I'm thinking he is the reason why this movie is the blackest Transformers out of the history of the franchise. And of course, the main stars, the Transformers, goddamn. So look, these damn robots have been in my life since they first hit the shelves in 1984. I was 9. My first Transformer was Starscream. Got them from the Toys R Us on 91st and Commercial in Chicago with my cousin Sebastian. I'm thinking all in all that I may have owned maybe 15 Transformers in my lifetime, because those damn things were not cheap. I've seen all of the 6 prior movies, including Bumblebee. Saw the original Transformers, the animated movie, in August of 1986. Saw it at the Hyde Park Theater in Chicago once again with my cousin Sebastian. I'll never forget the fact that it was a double feature. They don't do that anymore. And that we had to see the movie Running Scared before we were able to see Transformers, the animated movie. I was salty, but Running Scared was a great movie, still one of my favorites. I am absolutely not talking about the Paul Walker version. I refuse to watch that one. I'm talking about the Billy Crystal, Gregory Hines version, set in the ugly-ass 1985 version of Chicago, you dig. I was raised on the G1 version of the cartoon, obsessed with it. I bought the DVD box set back in the early 2000s. I've seen most of the animated series that they keep coming out with, but I definitely was a fan of the Transformers Beast Wars series, which is where the Maximo Transformers came from. I think that was like 98, 99. The plot, I'm kind of foggy on it, but some of the same old same. There's a space key that's on Earth. Unicron needs the key so that he can move around in the universe the way he wants to and eat planets in the universe, because that's what he does. It honestly seems like I've been here before. There's a human story, same humor. The Autobots, the Maximals, and the Terracons. The Terracons in this movie were the goons for my man Unicron. Let me tell you something about Unicron. This dude has been running shit since the original Transformers, the animated movie, and ain't ever gave up the title. He is the Debo of the Transformers canon. He is the ever-present Galactus in the Transformers universe. Just Google Galactus. He is a god. Yeah, I said it. He is a planet-eating god. Not only can he eat your planet, if you're on his team, he can give you a complete makeover and rebrand you at the same time. Remember Megatron? You sure as hell better remember Megatron. Remember Galvatron? Same dude. Did you know that? Unicron did that.
Behold, Galvatron.
When I said earlier that this movie was blacker, I'm speaking blacker as far as the culture is concerned. Or at the least, like Reg said, this movie ain't as white as it usually is, and I'm gonna fling the appropriate credit at the director Stephen Capel Jr. for that one. Good looking, fam, because we did not need any more coon bots and whatnot. I never got over those two Amos and Andy damn Autobots from the second Transformers movie.
What are we gonna do with this shrimp taco?
Just bump a cap in his ass, throw him in the truck, and then nobody gonna know nothing, not me.
Yeah, not in my trunk. Why don't you get a haircut with your bitch ass?
As well as how they had my man Jazz Coonan in the first one. Negro, please, cue Kylie G. Trash. Shout out to my man's Darius McCrary for playing Jazz's voice in the 2007 Transformers release. But now, we are now 2 for 2 with Jazz. They just keep figuring out ways how to screw over the black man. What exactly do I mean by that? So in the first Transformers movie in 2007, this movie was a big damn deal. Been waiting all my life to see something like that. So I ain't tripped too much when they opted to have Prowl, who's an Autobot police car. They changed his name to Barricade and made him a damn Decepticon. Nah, bullshit, I ain't like that. Devastator, one of the dopest Transformers. They made him into a tank the first time around. Then, not only did they make Bumblebee a Camaro instead of a V-Dub, I really ain't trip on that one too tough. They made Megatron a damn alien spaceship. Okay, cause the whole physics of the gun thing would have been weird, so I can understand that.
Shut the fuck up!
You're right, cause I'm gonna just have to do a whole video on how Michael Bay screwed over that whole first crop, and I'm gonna have to dedicate an entire review for the Transformers the animated movie as well. But in the 2007 Transformers movie, they turned Jazz into a Pontiac whatever the hell, and had my man backspinning into a damn B-boy stance. That was an insult to my entire childhood, because all of us that are in the know that Jazz is a Porsche 911. Okay, thank you Hollywood for giving us back Jazz. But then guess what these rat bastards up and did? Spoiler alert, they decided to make that Porsche 911 into Mirage. So we've gone from a spoiler alert to a really fam moment. Really fam, y'all have gone entirely too far. Once again, for us nerds in the know, Mirage was a goddamn Formula One race car, royal blue and white. He had like a weird uppity monarchy type accent happening. Nothing cool about that character at all, and you decide to make him into Jazz. Riddle me this though, why? Just know that I know damn well that I ain't the only one who hates the way y'all keep screwing over Jazz. I mean, fam, come on. It ain't like that we got that many black Transformers that we can claim. Off the top of my head, Blaster, the damn boombox. That was semi-racist. I mean, why not have a transforming shell toe Adidas or a transforming watermelon while you at it? But Blaster the boombox, it was the 80s, he was a toy, I ain't give a shit. Rumble and Frenzy, I don't know what their nationality is, they ain't black, but I guarantee you that those two, Rumble and Frenzy, were East Coast based. And then there's Jazz, voiced by Scatman Carruthers. Please check out his IMDb. I knew him mainly from Sanford & Son, Silver Streak, Hong Kong Phooey, and The Shining. Yeah, Hong Kong Phooey, look that up on YouTube. But Jazz, come on bruh, how dope was that? And y'all make him into a Pontiac whatever the hell. And then you turn him into Mirage. But Square Biz though, someone doing an impression of Scatman Carruthers nowadays would have pissed me off. Unless that they cast a voice, a black voice that we all know, like 50 or Dr. Dre.
I don't listen to a lot of that shit, but I'm not hating on it.
CeeLo Green.
I was sitting there listening to, I said, damn, somebody sounds cool as a
Hell no, that'd been suspect and borderline coonish. Or Rick Ross, dig that.
Not have been places where they take your belts, so you gotta grab your damn belt loop hoping they don't rape your ass.
Sam Jackson maybe, fuck you Megatron. and as usual, my bro Reg brought me to a sense of clarity that if they stayed true to Mirage, yeah, that wouldn't have worked, because how would that would have looked a damn Formula One race car driving through Brooklyn? Let's talk about what was dope. Besides all of the CGI and whatnot, this movie takes place in the summer of 1994. They show a quick clip of OJ on a monitor. I think mentioned him on a news clip in a background scene. I was 20 at the time, worked for a marketing agency known as Strategic Radio Research. It was on Lake and Wabash.
I don't care.
And I remember the music of that summer vividly. Outkast, Southern Playalistic Cadillac music, Black Moon, Enter the Stage, Big, Ready to Die, Nas, Illmatic, and Wu-Tang with Enter the 36 Chambers. So rightfully so, Cream kicks the movie off with a push-in shot of the Wu W logo on Noah's wall. The movie had several tracks that fit the time period for the scenes that they were in. Spoiler alert! But the way that they, damn. Okay, I'ma say this. LL, Mama Said Knock You Out, and Bumblebee jumping out the damn plane. I damn near threw my $7 Starbucks mocha frap in the third row when that scene happened. That was just dope as hell. Back to the music real quick though. I appreciate how the music was added, but if you're gonna stay true to the time, then you better stay true to the time. Hypnotized from Big came out on March 4th, 97. Not the summer of 94. Waterfalls from TLC came out on May 22nd, 1995. Not the summer of 94. I'm just saying, some of us, that ain't gonna get past, you dig. Nerd alert! So in the Transformers, the animated movie from 1986, Unicron had this theme music that played when he first showed up. I will never forget that music. Actually, off the script, I remade that track. I remade it for WAP. What's the name of that damn song? Chicago Champ.
Why throw away your life so recklessly? Optimus Prime. I got better things to do tonight than die. Champ is here. Roll out.
I remade that track for WAP. Anyway, arranger Vince DiCola, he created Unicron's theme and he did the entire score for the Transformers, the animated movie in 1986 that I keep talking about. So there's a scene in this movie, Transformers Rise of the Beasts, when Unicron first shows up. And I'm telling you, I heard the same damn theme music that Vince DiCola did. Damn what you saying, I know what the hell I heard. I just need the confirmation. Sidebar. So Vince DiCola also did the entire score for the movie Rocky IV as well. And listen to how Unicron's theme is damn near the same as Drago's theme. I wonder if Van DiCola just figured, ain't nobody gonna pay that no mind. Ain't nobody gonna catch that. Once again, I'm just saying, some of us that just ain't gonna get past, you dig. There wasn't that many heavy scenes in this movie because the franchise just ain't built for that. But I thought that Noah's storyline was heavy about his responsibility to his little brother. Choices sometimes that you have to make as a man and whatnot. Yeah, that was heavy. Noah's storyline definitely had more weight than that damn Sam Witwicky storyline and whatever the hell was going on between Mark Wahlberg and his daughter. Failed to mention, our Latino family was finally represented by the Autobot Wheeljack. I don't remember whether or not they actually said Wheeljack's name in the movie, but that definitely was an honored Transformer. Wheeljack was actually the brains of the Transformers G1 Autobot situation. Yeah, dude was smart. Noah's character had this back and forth scene with Wheeljack because Noah detected Wheeljack's accent and Wheeljack hit him with the what accent? I mean, because Wheeljack sounded like he was of some type of Latin descent. Then they had this slight convo about racism, which I thought could have been a slight dig at Michael Bay for that that shit show that he did with those coon bots, or it could have been Michael Bay for trolling back at us for raising all that hell about how bogus those coon bots were. I also seriously believe that Wheeljack had some gazelles on. Not gazelles, gazelles. The gazelles with a G were the bootleg frames when I was coming up. All they would have needed to have done next was to have taken his V-dub emblem on his chest and to put a gold chain on. That either could have been paying proper homage to Mike D, or that could have been perceived as trolling the hip-hop community. It is a fine line. In conclusion, okay, look, man, I'm aware that I am very, very overly sensitive when it comes down to my childhood items. Be it the toys, the cartoons, the music. Hindsight is always going to be 2020, and I may have been a tad bit heavy-handed when it came down to this review. But yeah, damn that. I just want them, corporate America, to stop acting like it ain't a gang of us that ain't been down since the genesis of it. Damn the movies right about now, I'm talking about the toys. I know what the hell I went through to get them. I either earned them from my parents. Wait a minute, what the hell am I talking about? You damn right I earned them from my parents because they were too damn big to try to steal out of Toys R Us or Zare back then. But look, I'm saying this belongs to us, the 80s babies, and we have a right to bitch, complain, piss, and moan when y'all keep altering our childhood items like y'all adjusted a hem in some damn pants or something. But I see the progress that y'all have made since 2007 with the franchise. Also, I dug how y'all kind of grafted in that other Hasbro franchise at the end of the movie. That was another moment when I could have thrown the rest of my mocha frappuccino up in the fourth row, because that's another one, another part of my childhood that, oh my God, what they've done to that one, words, I ain't even got no more of them left. But if y'all are able to work that demo into the Transformers, then y'all will definitely keep me around. Me and others of the same quality. And as long as this one brings in the bread that the other ones have brought in, then they'll keep on running them into production, and I'm with it. Just come on, man. Jazz. BTW, I was talking about G.I. Joe. The first two movies were trash. Q Kylie G. Trash. I was on the fence with the movie Snake Eyes, but yeah, that was borderline trash too. Trash. Like, love, hate, or debate. I finally decided to change this part of my review to like, love, hate, and debate, because I definitely didn't love this movie. It did not leave anything for my memory to retain. Basically 24 hours later, and what happened? I really don't remember the major plot points of the story. Like, Reggie told me that one of the Terracons died. I'm like, really? I don't remember that. And that Terracon was a major dude. That ain't good. If I loved it, then I'd remember that. And I ain't hate it because I've been able to find all of the movies in the franchise tolerable would be the appropriate word for me to use. But what they did to Galvatron and that other one, man, Q Kylie G. Trash. Trash. Trash! It'd be safe for me to say that this movie was debatable, as I find myself finding all things these days, you dig. Off script, today is Sunday, August the 6th, 2023. I started recording this the day after the movie came out. I am completing my recording today. The movie debuted on Paramount Plus. I don't remember what day it was. I'm gonna add it as a lower third, but I think it's either been out 1 week or 2 weeks at this point. Here's something that I have to say about the movie. If it was better than what it truly is, I would have wanted to have watched it again by now. I have not wanted to do that. But honestly, in retrospect with these movies these days, once they leave the theater and hit the streaming services, I'm not in that much of a hurry to watch them. Is that a reflection on the movies, or is that a reflection on me? Or is it a reflection of both? How many black fists? 3 out of 5, right down center field. And one of those black fists is strictly for the music alone. That's it. All right, people, let's put a bow on this one because it is officially a wrap. Please like, share, subscribe, text 10 people to text 10 people, and whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below and let a brother know, and I will holla black in a few ticks. In a minute, people.